Hello, everybody. My name is Kamar, and today we'll be reviewing our 15th installment of Season 3 of Bubble Guppies. Season 3, Episode 15, The Bubble Bathlon. In this episode, Molly and Gil meet a beekeeper on their way to school, and the Guppies learn about a bee's day. Now, I really like this episode. If you guys remember from my last review, Come to Your Senses, I like watching this episode back to back with that one and this one. They're just this is just one of my favorites. Mainly for two reasons. Mainly for two reasons. Number one, I like bees. Number two, there's a little bit of British talk here and there, and I'm a big fan of British talk, especially if it's being used in jokes. But we don't take it in a stereotype. That's my rule. You could joke about accents, but don't make them into something racial. Racist. I don't know. And mainly another bonus. One of my favorite characters, having one of my, in my opinion, one of my favorite moments of her in the series, not just in the season. But yeah, so I'm gonna ramble a lot in this review. I just know it. So onto this episode. It starts with Molly and Gil swimming to school, and I like how mainly just for this episode only is the only episode that has like flowers in their, should I call it a walkway? They don't walk, they swim. Swim pathway? I don't know. And Bubble Puppy gets a little bit nervous because he sees a bee. I mean, let's be honest, that's how it is for all of us. Like whenever we see a bee, even when it's not even close to us, we start to get a bit iffy, we start to get a bit nervous. I used to be like that, but now I became more tame. Not saying I would like go up close to one. I'm just saying like I'm like, even if one flies a little bit near me, I just like easily step back and let it do its thing around me, and then have it be on its way, you know. And even Gil says you should leave bees alone, and that's when they meet a beekeeper. And I like how at first Gil, were you watching this scene as an adult? It's just it's making me really manifest on like how a kid would really act like this for some reason, and he thinks that the beekeeper is an alien from outer space, and he's like, welcome to planet Earth. And the beekeeper says, thanks, but I'm not an alien. Which I love it. It was really funny. And we see like a whole bunch of like hives in the background. I love it. And they're called apiaries, to be exact. Apiaries. Um, Sorry if you heard that. That was my grandma's alarm. Um, and she lets them take some honey back to school with them. And explains to them that bees make honey. Which I like that. And Molly and Gil love buzzing on their way to school, which is really cute. Once again, I'm sorry for the alarms. I'm sorry. But anyway, and I like when Mr. Grouper says that looks like we have some busy bees here today. I like that. That was just cute. And they explained to him what they saw on their way to school. As always, they seen a beekeeper and bees in their beehive. And when I'm Dimma, I'm telling you, I love Dimma. At first, she's all happy. She's like, I love bees. And then we get that pause, and she's like, oh, wait a minute. Don't they sting? Just the way she said it, bro. Oh, God. I can't think of any other guppy who could have delivered that line better than her. And, okay, let me calm down. And Mr. Grouper assures her bees can sting, but only when they're frightened, because they're very busy making honey. And we also find out that, I mean, it's pretty sad too, that Nani's actually allergic to bee stings, which at the same time it's sad, you know, because you know, we already had an episode with him where he couldn't really see very well for most of the episode, and now we have him confirming that he's allergic to bee stings, which is pretty. That's kind of sad. I don't want to say he's going through a lot, not at all. It's just that like, and I mean, hopefully this is relatable to like people who have gotten stung and who are allergic. If you had to ask me, I never gotten stung before. I don't know if I'm allergic or not. I don't want to find out if I am. I don't want to find out if I am, but yeah. Yeah. And then we have our question segment about what do bees have? What do bees have? Like they make honey, they like flowers, stuff like that. And of course, I like Gil saying bees are really cool because they are. And then we have our pop song, Honey Bee. And we're in the fandom of this song, when I was looking on the fandom, apparently they said like one of the lines, just let her be, was like a reference to Beetlejuice. I don't know. I haven't seen Beetlejuice. I haven't. But the song is just so, it's just so good, it's so calming. I like it. Like, flying through the flowers and trees, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just let her be and you'll see she's got places to go. Back to the house, she's a pollen collector. When she arrives, she'll use it for nectar, cause I love it. But my biggest nitpick of the song, okay, we just talked about Nani's allergic to bees. Why is he there? Why is he there? I know he has on like a beekeeper suit, but still. Get my boy out of there. You could have chose any other guppy, but instead you choose my boy who explicitly said that he's allergic. That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. What are you trying to insinuate? Because one thing I don't play about is my nonners. Never have, never will, don't plan on doing. Okay? So, yeah. And I like the Guppies bee costumes, but I have a little bit of a... I might as well just talk about it now. Where it is this like a... How are they wearing the antennas? Like how? And I'm not even gonna count the story segment. I'm not. But like even when they're pretending, we don't see no headband whatsoever. We don't see like no headband on top of their heads. We only see it just looks like antennas, like they grew antennas out of their heads. Where's the is this like an unseen headband? Is there like, and we can't even listen. We can't even say that maybe it's just like buried under their hair, because Gobi has the shortest hair of the Guppies. And even we don't see him with a headband. So we can't make that excuse. We can't make that theory. So I don't think they really thought they really thought the antenna designs through, but it's not even a joke. It's just a little bit weird and creepy. Like when I was a kid, I didn't really think much of it, but then when I got older, I'm like, wait a minute. Where are the headbands? If they're not, are they wearing headbands or did it just grow from their heads? Cuz that's what it looks like. And even in Bring on the Bugs, it even looked like that. It just looked like they had antennas grown in their head, which doesn't really sit right with me. It just, I don't know. I don't know, but that doesn't stop me from not liking this episode. I still like it. I do. And then we have our shop segment. It's Honey Froyo. And the whole design of the shop is just so cute, and Dimma's little outfit is cute too. And I also like in this segment how we learned about hexagons in this episode too. It's just really cute, and I like it. But now I want to try some Honey Froyo. I really do. It's sad. I really want to try some. And then we have our lunch joke, which is Nani got a bee's burger instead of a cheeseburger. Also, I love how I'm sorry, not Molly, Gil, Una, and Nani, they're all in a beehive dressed as bees. I love it. And there was a comment on the lunch joke in this episode on the fandom. They said like the bee's burger looked like a it looked like a Muppet. And after listening to that comment, reading that comment, I can't unsee it. It does look like a Muppet. It looked like one of the background Muppet things. The Muppets you'll be seeing in the background of like Sesame Street and stuff. It does. But then we have our Molly and Gil segment. Gil is trying to get honey from a beehive that he made himself, and Molly keeps on assuring him, you should leave bees alone. And like when he turns his back for 1 second, Bubble Puppy, so cute, he's dressed as a bee. He hops into the little apiary that he made. It's just he's too cute. And of course, Gil, being the silly Gil he is, gets scared out of his mind of his own dog. And then Molly gets invited by Una because they're playing bees in the classroom. And when I told you one of my favorite characters, having one of my favorite moments, it's in this segment. I'm about to go in. You just watch. As soon as this noise in the background, please quiets down. I don't know if you can hear it. But anyway, they're all playing bees in the classroom. Cute little Nani, he's pretending to buzz by a flower and collecting pollen and nectar. I love it. The scene is so cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's so cute. I love it. And like I said back in my review of Bubble Duckies, I love when they're pretending to be something that can fly and they're underwater. It already gives it that effect. I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. So, it's just, I'm gonna calm down because one of my favorite moments in this segment is about to come up. I'm about to explain. I'm sorry. I need to calm down. I meant to say I need to calm down. Goodness me. And then they all pretend to buzz back to the hive, and they have like and I believe it's like the same space that we seen them went into when they were playing, and only the Sphinx knows. Only the Sphinx knows, like this little cave, like tunnel. It's hard to explain, but if you've seen the episode and that episode too, you know what I mean. And we have Gil. So in this segment, when they're playing, we can assume that obviously Molly, Gobi, Una, and Nani are worker bees, and I want to say Gil is a drone. I want to say that. That's my guess, but I need to calm down. Guess who's our queen bee? Guess. Just guess. Whoever made this decision, just like I said, whoever made the decision, like back in Bring on the Bugs, when she played the Queen Ant, who made this decision? I need to know who made this decision to make this character the Queen Bee, because I couldn't agree more. Whoever made Dimma the Queen Bee, you are a genius, because in my eyes, she is a queen. She will always, forever, and always be my queen. Forever and always. She's got the accent. She did the royal wave. Like, come on, queen. You know how they say Queen Bee, like Beyonce? I'm changing it. Go ahead, Queen D. Okay, I see you. She has the accent and everything. Like, I'm telling you, my girl, she slayed in this segment, and I love her crown. It's purple. It's so pretty, and they're applauding her because, first of all, I'm applauding too with them because I love Dimma. I love Dimma, and I'll keep on saying it. I love Dimma, and of course they're saying, and in every hive there's only one queen bee. And I couldn't agree more, because she is the only queen here in my eyes. She is, girl. She is. And Mr. Grouper, he's on the outside of their pretend hive, and Molly asked him to come in the beehive with them, but he said, I can't, I'm too big. This hive's only for honeybees. And he makes himself into a bumblebee. It's too much fun. This episode's too much fun in my eyes. It's too much fun. This episode is too much fun. I can't stop grinning or smiling. I couldn't stop grinning or smiling during this episode. I couldn't. I couldn't. And they all buzz out of the hive. It's just, this episode's so much fun. And also I'm talking about the fandom a lot in this episode. There was also a comment about this scene, and then somebody had commented, "Mr. G grew wings. What?" That's literally what the comment says. That comment's been living rent free in my mind for ages. And then we have our story segment. Go Beat and Gil are worker bees. I wanna try and remember the name. The Honeybee Hive Incorporation. I think that was the name. I I just love the way it was designed. I love it because bees already work hard, so having them, so like taking advantage of that and turning it into like a corporation, I like it a lot. I really do. I like it. I like it. I like it. And once again, my girl is the queen. My girl's the queen of this establishment. But I like in the segment how she takes it more seriously. Like even though she is wearing the crown, she's not on a throne or anything. She's actually working. She's like a businesswoman. She's actually working, which I love that. You know, I like that. Although I really want to see like a sassy moment from her in this segment. It's just, mm, I don't know honestly. It's just, but you know what? I like the way Dimma is in this one. I like the way they made her in this segment. I do. And I really like it when Dimma calls Una honey. It's just really cute. I like it. No, it's not. No, I'm not saying it's cute because I ship it. They're good friends. They're besties. But I don't ship them. It was just a cute little nickname, okay? Please. Please. So Dimma sends Gobi and Gil on a business trip, or they call it a business trip, because they're running out of nectar. But of course, she tells them to watch out for the honey bear, like you do. We have to have our little antagonists. And I like this little vehicle they have. It's called the nectar collector, which is also like a plane. I like it a lot. I like it. And of course, we have the bear again from a few episodes ago, the unidentified flying orchestra, but instead he's British. He's British. And I like how we have Una joining the boys on the trip too. I like it. And we even at one point we even have to help them find uh a place that has the most flowers. And then we get a little bit of a mix up with the bear. He thinks that they have honey in their little vehicle, and they explain to him they make honey back at the hive. This plane is full of nectar. And then they make a deal with him. If he helps them bring everything back, they can make him all the honey that he wants. And and he ends up helping out. And he becomes a new nectar collector, which is I don't know. I just stuttered on my words there, which is really sweet. And I like Dima saying, "Have some honey, bear." I like that. And he just goes full Winnie the Pooh at the end. And trust me, as somebody who loves Winnie the Pooh, I love it. I love it. And then we have our dance song with and I love this because we have only the girls in this segment. We have only the girls dancing, which I love that. Girl power. I love seeing that. Not saying I don't care about the boy guppies. I'm just saying I love the girls got a time to shine. It's just I love it. And I also really like how we have our dance segment, and because um in real life bees do actually dance to communicate with each other, which I love that. I really like that. I really like that a lot. And some of the moves they're doing kind of represent that in a way, which I love that. I love that too. And once again, Grace Kaufman killing it, singing for Dimma. Once again, I love it. 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 And once again, Gil trying to get some honey. It doesn't work, and this time we have the little fish tricking him, but I will admit, even though on some days I feel like they're really annoying to Gil, in this segment, I can't help it. They were really cute dressed as bees. I can't help it. And then we have our field trip segment, which is, and I quote, a bee race. And Molly's reaction to when Una said that was basically mine, like, a bee race? What? And this was let's just say this field trip segment was really, this has to be the most intense one they've ever done, not just in the season, but the series, in my opinion. I'll explain more later. Basically, we have somebody, not like an actual queen bee, like a lobster dressed up as a queen bee. And I love how even the announcer is British, the whole vibe of the competition is British. I'm pretty sure this is the episode that got me thinking that bees are associated to like British things. I don't know. And they have to actually they have to get the they have to get the honey to her back before the clock strikes, before her tea time, which I like how we have a little bit like a like time's running out segment. Like I like that a lot. I do. But I'm telling you, the danger they put these guppies in, like everything's going good at first. Everything's going good at first. They're flying past the competition. They look adorable as bees. Obstacles. We even get the meaning, the definition of obstacles from Nani. But everything's going good. Flying past flowers. I like that. But at first we have Gil who doesn't see where he's going and bumps into. He literally head first bumps into like a flower, not a real one. And then it's Una who has it. And the thing is, once you're out, you get covered in honey, which sounds like to a dream. That sounds like a dream for Winnie the Pooh, but for your girl, I don't know. Having all that stickiness on you, it kind of makes me feel a little bit sickly. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. How you get that in your hair? I don't know. And then they create like wind for them, because they actually managed to like have the event be associated to things that bees can't really fly through or fly past in real life. Like sometimes they're a little bit clumsy. Sometimes we have wind, and then the wind is pushes Una back, and then Gobi has it, and then Molly's the only. Oh my god! I try to swallow and talk at the same time. Molly's the only one left, and they Gobi, Dimma, and Nani all get shot with water. Like, this game was not playing. It was not playing. And Molly's the only one left. And in my opinion, the animation for Dimma when she's covered in honey, like she already has like that gold hair. So like, to be honest, it was kind of hard for me to see the honey in her hair, but once you look up a little bit closer, really if you squint, you can't really notice it, but like when you like really see it, you'll get to notice it. But then we have a little bit of a problem. We have to figure out which one does the honey go into, because there's different shapes. It's supposed to be a hexagon, and at first Molly misses, but Bubble Puppy is able to Steph Curry that thing in there, and the queen's able to get her honey for her tea time. And I know we should say that Molly won because she was the one still standing and didn't get covered in honey. But come on. Bubble Puppy is the real MVP. We have to give it to him. We gotta give it to him. We gotta give it to him. We gotta. And then that ends the event. And what I will say, this was one of the most intense, somewhat dangerous events in the series. And I'm kind of side-eyeing Mr. Grouper a little bit, because how could you did you know your students were going to get hit with these type of obstacles? Just saying, but like, my goodness gracious. But anyway, last Molly and Gil segment of the episode. Molly and Gil reflecting about today, saying it was fun being a bee. Gil saying that he wants some more honey, and he's able to actually get some honey from the apiary he made. And we have the honey bear again from the story scaring him and ending the episode. And he also dropped it into the sand. And it was kind of sweet that he was like, the bear was licking the honey from the ground, but dude, there's sand on the ground too. You're eating honey mixed with sand. I can't get that out of my head. Like, every single time I see that scene, I'm like, oh God, you're also eating sand too. You got sand in your food. So overall, along with the previous episode, I love watching this episode back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Because, like I said before, I like bees. One of my favorite characters got another great moment in the series, in my opinion. And this episode was just really, really, really fun. So, if I must say, this episode really had the buzz factor. Anybody? Crickets? I want to assume you guys are laughing, but it's okay if you aren't. But yeah, this episode was so much fun, and I'm giving it a proud 10 out of 10 because it was really fun. Now, tune in to me next time as we'll be reviewing our next episode, Season 3, Episode 16, Party at Sea. See you all next time.